In this video, we'll talk about a rule that we will use a lot in differentiation, which is the chain rule. It goes like this. If you have a function that's in the form of a composition, f of g, then the derivative of that function is equal to the derivative of f of g of x times the derivative of g of x. Probably it's easier to understand with the Leibniz notation. So if I have a function f that is equal to f of g of x, you can see the function as y equals f of u, and the u equals g of x. Then the derivative of this function y is equal to the derivative of y with respect to u times the derivative of function u with respect to x. Now let's look at one example. Differentiate function f of x equals 1 plus x cubed to the power of 1/2. So here we can see this function f as a composite function of, first of all, the inside function, we can call it u equals 1 plus x cubed, and your f of x, we can call it y is equal to u to the power of 1/2. Right, the composition of these two functions. We'll use the chain rule to differentiate this function. So that means dx of the function 1 plus x cubed to the power of 1/2. So the derivative of this is first, we will differentiate the function y with respect to u, right? So basically, we're differentiating this equation. I'll just do it on the side since that's our first time doing it. So dy du, using this function, it should be equal to 1/2 of u to the power of 1/2 minus 1, right? So this is equal to 1/2 times u to the power of negative 1/2. You can write it as 1/2 square root of u. Okay, so but remember, u is not really u. U is 1 plus x cubed. So you can here basically replace u with 1 plus x cubed here. Okay, so that's the dy du part. What is that part? That's 1/2 times square root of 1 plus x cubed times du dx. So what is du dx? We're differentiating this part. That is equal to 3x squared, right? That's it. Okay, so simplify this a little bit. Move the 3x squared to the top. That is equal to this expression. Of course, as you practice more and more, you don't have to write down this part. You can just have the concept of u in your mind without writing down u. Okay, now let's look at this example. Differentiate y equals 1/7x plus 6 to the 4th power. Okay, here it's pretty obvious. We can see it as a composite function where y is equal to, you can see it as 1/, u to the fourth, where u is equal to 7x plus 6. So you can see it as the composition of these two functions. So according to the chain rule, the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to the derivative of y with respect to u times, that's dy du, right, times derivative of u with respect to x. Okay. So keep that in our mind. Okay, so let's work on this part. I'm not going to write down u. Okay, so first we're going to find the derivative of this function with respect to the red part. Okay, so that is equal to, we can basically see it as this red part to the power of -4, right? Okay, so that should be equal to, first of all, that's -4 times 7x plus 6 to the power of -4 minus 1, which is -5. Right? This is the derivative of y with respect to u part. Okay. Times the derivative of the red part, which is 7, right? That's it. Okay, that'll be it. So simplify this a little bit. That will be -28 over 7x plus 6 to the 5th.